Welcome to Piano Expression Studio. My name is Brenda Lance. I'm the piano instructor here at the studio. Along with learning note values and corresponding rests, I wanted to provide a creative way for you to be able to work with your students at home. Again, the great whiteboard that you can find at the dollar store, or an easel that you have, or just plain copy paper, notebook paper, anything that you can find. And having students practice writing or drawing notes and then calling them by their names. Great resource, great tool to use. The other thing that we do at the studio is we have flashcards or 3x5 cards, okay? Easy, inexpensive way to create games and a resource to help students learn their notes that is not just book learning. Again, these can go with you on vacations. They can be used if children are sick or if they just are tired from playing the piano and you want to still practice with them. So we have the different notes that look like this. They're drawn out and we can use these in correspondence to all the other flashcards. The rests are created on different 3x5 cards and they correspond, all of them. You can get things that look like this at music stores, but why pay when you can create your own? And if you need to, I'd be glad to make some up for you and purchase them for me inexpensively through my studio for my students. Again, the names of the notes, quarter note, eighth note, and so forth, all the different note names here. Then we have the names of the rests on different 3x5 cards. Then what I do, I can use them individually. And I can ask the students, what is the name of this note? It's a quarter note. What's the name of this note? Eighth note, and so forth, all the way through the whole. And I can do that with all the different flashcards. I can say, can you draw me a quarter note? So I can give them the name and see if they can draw the corresponding note that looks like what would go with those words. The other thing that I can do is I can mix up quarter rests and quarter notes, or I mean not just the quarter notes, but I can mix up these cards and then I can say randomly put them together. Find the notes and the rests that match. So you can do a matching game. The rests, you can do the same thing. So you can put the rests and the actual visual rest itself, mix them up, put the name with the correct rest and match them up. Again, you can do the same thing with the notes. And then if you want to get even more creative, you can mix them all up and ask students then to find all the corresponding cards and put them in order that way. You can also, if they're thick enough, you can do a matching game. You can put them upside down on face first on the floor and mix them all up. And then they have to do a matching game, which is great. It's a game for families that they can play too. And adults, you're learning along with your students. So in a sense, you're getting 2 for 1 with your lessons. And it's a great way to include siblings, Friday night activity for 10 minutes or so, or right before dinner, or right after dinner activity before bed. Be creative. Again, have the students draw them out, have them write the names out if they are able to write, and then see if they can draw the corresponding rests as well. Anyway, hopefully this gives a few ideas on how to work with your students at home, learning note values and rests, and the number of counts and all of that. Have a great day.